And
So
I mean, Steve Ponte's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it really is amazing what you've done in terms of branding, especially in the Mohawk Valley community. I mean, it is
True.
really one of the, automobile brands and dealerships that everyone knows, everyone sees everywhere. You have so many amazing partnerships, and we're so happy to be one of them.
Yeah,
So
thanks. I
thank
know.
you for
We're
that.
happy to be a part of it. We're excited.
Thank you. Awesome. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is, aside from being featured in the magazine, you're also one of our contributing editors.
Yes.
So I think we're on our third quarter. We're going to be working on this.
Yep.
So in November, Carly will be writing her road trip feature.
Yep.
And the thing I love about this, I mean, you know me. My kids are older. I have a 20-year-old and a 23-year-old. Mm-hmm. It's so different when you have little kids, right?
Right. Yeah.
So what you have to do, even stopping. I mean, like I remember, a 4.5 hour trip. There could be multiple stops.
Exactly. Yes.
And they're not always for bathrooms. It could be
Right.
a temper tantrum
Yes.
or food
You
or
just
someone's
stretch your
uncomfortable.
legs. Yep.
Right? My trips now are like, get in the car, we're going to the city and we're driving to the city and
Yes.
that's it,
Yes.
right? So I love your perspective of the road trip and making the stops along the way special family moments.
Yep.
Versus just, all right, we got to get out and stretch the legs so somebody doesn't have a
Yes.
meltdown,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
That's something I always look forward to hearing your perspective on, not only where you're stopping along the way, but, kind of the family moments that are tied to it.
Yep.
And I think one of my favorite moments that you wrote about was going to a rest stop, which was the I Love New York sign.
Yes.
I think it was in
It's
the
still
August
our
issue.
favorite one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it was one of those things where like everyone's like, it's a rest stop. You're like, no, but there's so many
There were things to
amazing
do
little
there.
Yeah,
Yes.
there are
Yep.
amazing little things to do. So I would love to hear kind of, we could talk about the one you did in August, or we could talk about what's coming up in November. If you want to give me a couple sneak peeks.
Yeah. So I've got kind of like a rough draft in mind, but kind of more heading into winter because I feel like, fall is awesome and we have all these amazing pumpkin patches and everything.
Yep.
And I feel like everyone knows a lot about those, but I feel like winter time, like I also really enjoy the winter. I'm a skier, but I feel like not everyone does ski, but there are other things that we can do in the area in the wintertime that doesn't involve skiing or snowboarding or something. So yeah, I've got a few things in mind there.
So you have kind of a similar perspective that I do in that you left the area for a while. I didn't grow up here. I came back after being here literally every summer of my life.
Okay.
Because my grandparents, my family, everyone was here. This was where fun summer trips were,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So again, the road trips. And they were so very different then. But coming back to the area and being here and having your family and your kids here and having that kind of, family support as well.
Yes.
Like, what does that mean to you? And, just even like having lived in White Plains for a while, like what are the differences you see in this community?
It's definitely closer knit. But yeah, even just, I don't know, the ease of getting places without having to worry about traffic. That's like a big thing.
That's one of the things I talk about.
Oftentimes I think about that if we're running, a couple minutes late to my daughter's dance. It's like, okay, well, we live, 11 minutes from pretty much
Yes.
anything. So you get stuck at a red light once or twice. Like,
Yep.
okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, just I think the close-knit community, I mean, yeah, we see it in our customers like every day. We have repeat customers. We have customers that, we may have just gained, but everyone's just super friendly and appreciative. And likewise as we are to them. So, yeah.
And one of the things I love, I mean, right here, we have the Coats for Kids Coat Drive. Started on October 1st and it goes until November 3rd.
Yep.
And this is what year for you guys doing this?
This is our 8th annual Coats for Kids. Yep.
Amazing.
Yes.
Really
Yeah,
amazing.
I know, almost a decade. But yeah, it kind of grew out of, for almost 2 decades now, it'll be our 18th annual. We do a holiday drive. Previously, we've just adopted families through different local schools. Say, there was a house fire at one school, so we've adopted that family and gave them, gifts, whatever they needed. And then year after year, my dad would see that a lot of the requests from families that we were just adopting were for coats and snow pants. So it all kind of, came together. One day, he and my mom were driving, and they saw a couple kids waiting for the bus. It was like late November, and they didn't have coats on. So it kind of just all like, we're going to do a coat drive. So we started it that first year. Yeah, it was like mid to late November, and we pulled it together in like 2 weeks. We donated, I think, like 200 or 250 coats, which was
Amazing.
awesome. And then last year for 2024, we hit a total record. In total with everything, it was 1,017 items. So
Wow.
500 of which were winter coats. The rest were boots, snow pants, hats,
Yep.
gloves. We got some scarves. So yeah, it's grown. We have customers that stop by that knit hats, which are, and gloves, and
Oh,
it's
I
so
love
amazing.
that.
Yeah, we'll get like bags of them.
And they're warm because they're
Yes,
using like, I mean, the real good
and they're
yarn.
in all different colors.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's definitely gained a lot of momentum and traction over the years. So
Yep.
yeah, it's exciting.
So how do you distribute them? Once you collect everything, November 3rd, we've got
Yep.
everything in. And is it every dealership has
Yes,
a
all
collection?
8 of the dealerships. Yep, we've got a
Okay.
vehicle. Some of them either have a vehicle or some just have like an area with like, well, actually some of the stores have like a clothing rack where you can like hang them up.
Oh, cute.
And like, you know, boxes and stuff for like the mittens, things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's in all 8 of the stores. And then on the final day, we all get together. I usually have a group of volunteers from all over the stores.
Mm-hmm.
And we will sort through all the Yorkville stores. We'll sort through everything on the same day. You know, put everything into piles: hats, mittens,
Yep.
coats, and then we did do sizes one year, but it's
hard.
It's a lot at this point.
Yeah.
And then the Yorkville stores we donate to Utica and Rome schools. Being the
Amazing.
biggest districts, so we're like, okay, those are the biggest ones. So we donate to them. And then our Chevy store donates to CVA, Herkimer, and Frankfurt.
Mm-hmm.
Our Johnstown store this year is donating to Mayfield and Gloversville.
That's amazing. So they go literally right into the schools where
Yes.
the teachers and administration are able to identify where the need is.
Yes.
And then place them as well.
Yes, yep. We have school representatives come pick them up on the day. Some of the schools we've dropped off at the schools,
Okay.
but some schools for security, like they'll come pick it up. So yeah, it goes right into their hands. So yeah, it's a great feeling.
That's awesome. So I brought you a little something. Let me grab my bag. So this first one may not work at a school, but I couldn't resist.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to get a little.
I love that. That's
a
adorable.
little for a baby, just to keep a baby warm,
Right,
right?
I know. And we have, the schools have said before too, you know, like siblings,
For little
younger
siblings.
Yes, yep.
Because someone's got to walk the kid to school, right?
Right,
If
yeah,
the mom has
exactly,
a
yep.
baby. And then I was able to
Thank
get
you.
you another coat
Awesome. Nice.
for a little boy.
I love it.
So we have that.
Thank
so we're
you.
gonna have to put
Awesome.
this in the truck.
Yes,
And
yep.
then I did see that you guys did want like hats and mittens and that type of stuff, so I got a little set.
All right. So
I love it.
first one, little
And
Nike.
they match. Oh, I love that. It's
He's
adorable.
gonna be styling, and then, I couldn't resist the ears.
I know.
I mean,
right?
we
It's
both.
So cute.
You
Yep.
have a little girl.
Yes.
I had a little girl, so you can't beat the ears.
Thank you so
I wanted
much.
to bring that to you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Carly.
Thank you.
And don't forget, pick up the October issue. The magazine is free and you can find it all across the Mohawk Valley. Coming up next, from their famous cider press to those absolutely irresistible donuts, we're showing you what makes the Clinton Cider Mill a fall favorite.